Oh yeah, I said we here now. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. You know, I got some good things to talk about. We just had Undisputed yesterday. Congrats to Josh Taylor. Proved my prediction wrong. I thought Ramirez was going to get him. Shout out to Josh Taylor. So we can talk about Josh Taylor being undisputed. Some people want to see him fight Crawford. I'll talk about that. We got to see and talk about what you guys see as the title in the video. Bob Arum throws Crawford under the bus again. So you know we got to speak on that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to wait for these notifications to go out. You know, I got my iced coffee. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Listen, y'all know the vibes. The more y'all hype up the chat, King Corleone said, 1 more week, mate. Bro, I told you what I came to do this year. I came to destroy old media further. They was already dead, but we resurrected them and reincarnated them just to kill them again. Mr. 1609, what up, Ego? What's up to you? What's happening? King Corleone representing Texas, big techless. Get you for your necklace. Man, we chopped and screwed. Still tipping on fofo, creeping on that low. Ryan Wright, what's up? Man, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of fun stuff in boxing. Please smash the like button. If you enjoy what I'm doing, I'm a one-man band, one-man army. El Mariachi himself, Desperado. Y'all know. Support the channel. Smash the like button. He said blame Bo Mac. Hey, King Corleone ain't got no chill, bro. He ain't got no chill. Shout out to Stockton Slap 209. We see you. Ego about to spit that hot fire. Listen, top 5 rappers. Dylon, and Ego. You know, we the top 5, dead or alive, and that's all one LP. Yeah. Oh, man, my job is getting easier. Tyson Fury, he was on the telecast last night, sounding extra coked up. The Coke boys in the building. Looks like Bob is going back to the TR playbook, Taylor versus Crawford. We're going to talk about it. Y'all listen, the more y'all smack that like button around, the more I could just get into these sounds and, you know, start talking this ghetto gospel. Man, we got a lot to talk about. It's sad for Bud Crawford right now. And I'm just giving you my opinion. This is not a knock on him as a human or a man or a fighter, but it's looking bad. But we're going to talk about all that and more on this show. Yo, my man Hamza, he in the PayPal already. He sent €3. Listen, we getting money around the world. We getting yen, euros, pesos. Oh, he has a long one. Hold on. It says Canelo owes his notoriety to Floyd Mayweather. He became known fighting on Floyd's undercards. Finally, Floyd himself. These boys get rewarded getting their butt whooped by superior fighters. Canelo, Mikey Garcia, etc. Canelo got schooled for 12 rounds straight by an older Floyd with brittle hands who has a massive weight disadvantage. No coincidence that after Canelo fought Lauda, he made sure to stay away from, quote, certain styles. We know why. Oh, he killing. Oh, the Cinnabons ain't going to like this, Hamza. Hold on. We know why. He's good, but how good is he really? We've never really known since we'll never really know since he's known to avoid certain fighters. Canelo equals choreographed fights and made up hype. God dang. Damn, Hamza went in. Shout out to Hamza. I mean, this is what old media is like. This is what they do. They lose so much. They got to put all their eggs in one basket and say this radicalness, you know, this radical stuff. The Cinnabons is going to be angry with that, Hamza. I don't even know why you did them like that. And Canelo just got married, so, you know, they want nothing but good news about Canelo right now. The Cinnabons going to be angry with you. But shout out to you for the PayPal. Listen, I'm the Cash App king. I'm the PayPal pal, the prince of PayPal. I'm your PayPal pal. Let's go. Just bet on us, man. Just bet on us. About one more minute, we'll get started. Please get the likes up. YouTube be hating. YouTube been playing with me. They're not sending out my notifications. It's cool. I'll punish this algorithm. It don't matter. We still getting bread. If y'all smash the like button though. People, like I said, y'all can get your information from wherever you want, but you know who gives you that reliable stuff, that real ish. A lot of people saying, one more minute, mate. Hey, this man King Corleone is funny. One more week, mate. Bro, punishing old media silly. One of them blocked me on Twitter. I ain't never even talked to cuz. The dude with no teeth. We don't even need to say no names, but the dude with no teeth, he blocked me. I ain't even never talked to cuz. What are we talking about? Cuz with no teeth on old media with the fake teeth. He gonna block the king? Okay. Whatever. I never even had a conversation with him. Bro, old media, they getting punished. Shout out to my boy Prada Pierre. He said, you're a young, strong champion. Bro, I'm a young, hungry lion. Let's get it. Let's get it. Curses said, get them likes up. Factual. Man, Daquandre in the Cash App. I'm the Cash App king. Let's get it. Happy Sunday. Ed Valencia, Fremont in the building. Daquandre, $2. Much love. Appreciate you. Thank you for your continued support to the channel, making us the greatest, you know. Showing support. Congrats to Josh Taylor as well. Yeah, he did his thing, man. I still think the fight was closer than what people are saying, but, you know, the money keep coming in. All right. We got to cook. Let the boy cook. Man, Bob Arum just did Crawford so greasy. I'm trying to pull it up for y'all because I like to listen. I could just go off the top and tell you what he said, but for continuity and, you know, just for me being the meticulous person that I am, I like to let y'all know verbatim. So, because this is what happens. People like Bud Crawford, he'll get mad or his team will get mad. Like I made something up. So that's why I got to quote people directly. So get mad at me. I'm only being real. Yeah. All right. So that's why I like to listen. I could just paraphrase and summarize what he said, but I want to give y'all the exact wording, the verbiage, and everything. So you can't say, oh, Ego made this up. So The Athletic did an interview with Bob Arum. I'm going to read it to you. This is important. Smash the like button. Top-ranked promoter Bob Arum, who handles both Josh Taylor and Terence Crawford, told The Athletic before the fight that he likes the idea of placing Crawford versus Taylor fight in the UK. Wow. So just let me stop right there. Brother Moses says, hashtag blame Bob. Everybody put hashtag blame Bob, bro. Arrow was not lying. The Athletic just reported they talked to Bob Arum, and before Josh Taylor won, he told you that he likes the idea of Crawford fighting Taylor in the UK. So why would Crawford was undisputed years before Josh Taylor became undisputed? Josh Taylor is the newest to become undisputed. Crawford was out of this new generation, he was the first guy to become undisputed since probably Bernard Hopkins, Jermaine Taylor, right? Lennox Lewis era. Crawford did it before Usyk, a Caucasian Ukrainian fighter, and he did it before Josh Taylor, a Caucasian Scottish fighter, right? Bud did this years ago, but Bob Arum is saying he wants Crawford to give Josh Taylor home court and make the fight in the UK. This is before the fight. That's a problem. Why? Like, how have you had Bud Crawford, a phenomenal talent, a skilled fighter, sharpshooter, ambidextrous, you know, he's a clean-cut dude, disciplined student of the game, and you got Bob Arum has talked about putting him in Africa. For none away, Malaysia. Ooh, Malaysia. Ooh, Malaysia. Ooh. Africa, like, why does he? August 2017. That sounds about right. I was at that fight. Why would you have to put Bud Crawford in Africa? Why do you have to have Bud Crawford fight in Singapore? Why does Bud Crawford have to fight in Abu Dhabi? Why does Bud Crawford have to fight in Qatar? Why does Bud Crawford have to fight in the UK? And Africa. Did we get him? Fun not away, not away. Malaysia. Ooh, Malaysia. Ooh, Malaysia. Ooh, Malaysia. Ooh, Malaysia. Ooh, why he got to go to Africa though, bro? But you see, PBC has all these Black American fighters, and they selling out like right here in America. Like Gervonta, he got Atlanta lit. Trust me. I know people in the chat, channel members, and guess what? They already bought tickets for it. Errol Spence, he fighting Pacquiao like right here in like in the USA and shit. Why does Bud have to go to Africa? You took me. He got to fight in Blood Diamond Central and shit. You took everything. And Jimun Hunsu and shit with Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, he got to fight in the Blood Diamond. Like, why? Why does Crawford have to fight in all these other places outside of the U.S.? You doing something wrong. Bro, all y'all from Africa. All y'all. I ain't from Africa. I'm from Crenshaw Mafia, African booty scratcher. Bro, like, why? It just don't make no sense. Anyway, so now... Malaysia, 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 Malaysia. No, I know what it is I like. What is it that you like? I know what food I like. What food do you like? Whatever it is you like. Bro, why he gotta go to Zamunda to fight somebody? Why Crawford gotta go to Zamunda? No, what type of music do you like? Whatever it is you like. Bark like a dog. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Hop on one foot. I will cherish this day for the rest of my life. It is good to meet you, Prince. Like, bro, why he gotta go to Africa? Why Black Blood gotta go to Africa? The black shadows. Oh my gosh. Y'all make my job so fun. Daniel Mason, he said, favorite muscle of mine is a muscle of mine. New media hustle is harder to find. NBF, no black fighters, is real. Bob is not going to feed his white star to Bud. Am I paranoid? Nah, you're not paranoid. But listen, hold on. Peep the play. If Bob is throwing him under the bus, I ain't even finished the quote. And then he want him to fight in the UK. That's MTK and Scottish territory or whatever. So it could be like Pacquiao's last fight. Remember Pacquiao's last fight with Top Rank? Sent his ass to Australia to fight Jeff Horn, and everybody thought Pacquiao won. Pacquiao's like, I'm just doing my job and Jeopardy. Like, bro, remember? And then Pacquiao got robbed out there in Australia with LJ and them. You know what I mean? So it could be, I don't know. You got to watch the setup to watch. Anyway, I'm going to keep talking about it. He says, Bob Arum likes the idea of Crawford Taylor in the UK, where Crawford's listen to how it's written, where Terence Crawford's past struggles to draw major numbers would be remedied by the support there for Taylor. So they're saying basically like the white fighter can draw, but Crawford can't. Bad look. It says where Crawford's past struggles to draw major numbers would be remedied there by the support for Taylor. So basically, Taylor got so much support, they're saying he got to carry black ass Bud. Wow. Wing boy. Wow, this is bad. Hold on. We ain't even get to the meat and potatoes. Listen, smash the like button. We didn't get to the meat and potatoes, you see? Yeah, I'm the boss, see? We ain't to the meat and potatoes. Listen, this is crazy. Quote, this is a direct quote. Listen, we'll look for whoever the best guy is to put him in with, Arum said. Quote, we could make a big fight for black ass Bud. He don't say black ass Bud, but I'm saying black ass Bud. Okay, so it says we could make a big fight for black ass Bud Crawford against former welterweight Porter, but who's going to pay for it? What? What? Hold on. He says we could make a big fight. So Bob Arum just said it was a big fight for black ass Bud, right? With Sean Porter, but he said who's going to pay for it? Oh my God. Oh, media. Y'all gotta. Oh my, smash the like button. This is bad, bro. Justin Taylor, much love. Shout out to my boy. Okay, he got the beard gang too, and he got some glasses like me. Okay, shout out to Justin. They got Simi fighting. He says Simi from Coming to America fighting Bud on the undercard. Hey, y'all wrong. Y'all just bet on me, bro. Kenya's lying. She's telling people I'm tripping, but everything I'm saying is oh so right. Shout out to Brother Moses. Basically, Bud is the B-side to Taylor. I told you it was bad. Carter says Starbucks made this boy coffee right. I'm drinking it black. Ever play roulette? On occasion. Well, here's a word of advice. Always bet on black. I'm drinking this black, bro. Listen, we drinking it black for black ass Bud Crawford, bro. Because that's how they talking about him in this article. Just like my coffee. Black ass Bud, bro. So it says we'll look for whoever the best guy is to put him in with. We could make a big fight. This is a direct quote. We could make a big fight for black ass Bud against former welterweight champ Sean Porter. Who's going to pay for it? Me, motherfucker. There's a limit to what I can get out of ESPN. And on pay-per-view, this is a direct quote, people, from Crawford's own promoter. And on pay-per-view, I have no confidence that it's going to do a number. Crawford has never done anything on pay-per-view. What? Hold up. No, he wasn't ready. What? Bro, this is your promoter, dog? This is your promoter, dog? Bro, he said we could make a big fight for Terence Crawford against Sean Porter, but who's going to pay for it? There is a limit to what I can get out of ESPN. So he's basically saying ESPN don't have no faith in black ass Bud, and he don't have faith. Bob Arum continues and says, on a pay-per-view, I have no confidence that's going to do a big number. Crawford's never done anything on pay-per-view. Nothing against him. It is what it is. So the master of stoicism, Bob Arum, it is what it is. He the master stoic because he says he's just telling it how he feels, not biting his tongue, uncensored, unadulterated, unfiltered. Wow. So this is like the umpteenth time that Bob Arum threw black ass Bud under the bus like crazy. Bro, he just said, I have no confidence. I got zero. Like, imagine being a parent. Like, I kind of think of being a promoter as almost like being a parent. You generally, as a parent, would want well for your children, you know, things like that. You want them in a nice school. You want their well-being and safety. They like your kids. Bro, so imagine your parents saying, I have no confidence that Ego gonna graduate. I got no confidence that Ego can pass this class. I have zero confidence that Ego gonna get his diploma. Imagine if my parents said something like that. That would be very hurtful. You know what I'm saying? That would be very hurtful. You know, and I think that if my dad was like, you ain't gonna graduate. You stupid, son. You stupid. Bro, I would be hurt if my pops did me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be higher. Like he just said, like you just said, you ain't know. Man, I have to turn to Denzel on my pop. Yeah, all you mother father. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't graduate. That's who's telling me, huh? Yeah, you have zero confidence that I can get it done, huh? You don't think I'm gonna pass my classes, huh? All right. Okay, I'm passing every one of these classes. Bro, I'll be hot if my parents said that. And that's because I kind of look at the promoter. You know, most promoters are older than the fighters and stuff like that. So that's cold-blooded, bro. Cold-blooded. Rest in peace to Rick James. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, bro. Cold-blooded. Bro, the man, he's telling you, he said, man, it's over, bro. And listen, it don't matter about nothing else. Ego was right. Ego is right. Ego Jones Jr., I don't want to hear nothing else. It's going to be that way, baby. Bro, I don't want to hear nothing else. That's what it takes some time. I try to tell you. Bro, no matter what, there's nothing that Bud Crawford, his team, or Bowman, anybody could say that puts him in the A-side positioning when Spence is fighting. I want to, it's up to my, I believe the children are future. Teach them well and let them be. He fighting Pacquiao, bro. The karaoke king himself. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of that pride to make it easier. I decided long ago. Bro, he fighting the karaoke king himself, Manny Pacquiao. And Bud thinks he's the A-side. I decided long ago. And then if I belt, if I succeed, they can't take away my dignity. Because, bro, I'm done, bro. They got the karaoke king, Manny Dapper Dan or Daffodil, Dapper Dan or Pacquiao, whatever his name is. Dapper Dan. Ain't it Dapper Dan? Something like that, bro. Oh, when you walk by every night, don't get me and looking by. I get kind of hectic inside. Oh, baby, that into you. Tell me if you want me to. I get do. Bro, they got the karaoke king and Spence fighting. Everybody sing along. Oh, when you walk by every night, talking, tweeting, looking, dying. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love my job. Raindrop, drop top, coconut dripping up, up. Bro, they got 2-2-2. Man, that's over, bro. And Crawford talking about he the A side, but Errol Spence fighting the karaoke king himself, and arguably his last fight. Okay. Oh my god. I will fight Ricky Hatton and bro, it's over. They got the karaoke king himself in Vegas for one more show versus Errol Spence. Hey, stop that cat, man, there. It's over for old media. I try to tell y'all, we all want to listen to me. Bro, Crawford's team said 1 more week, mate. They said they was getting the Pacquiao fight, and Pacquiao is definitely not fighting Bud. And Bud is, I guess Bob Arum was making it sound like he got to go to the UK and be the B-side to Josh Taylor for being undisputed. You mean to tell me Terence Bud Crawford was undisputed and Josh Taylor other night just came that undisputed, and now all of a sudden Bud is the B-side to a white fighter, Josh Taylor? Bro. Oh my God. You mean to me Bud already been there, done that? Now he got to be the B-side and fight in the UK against the other guy from Scotland. You got to fight William Wallace, a Braveheart, and all of a sudden, oh my God, bro. But it's looking shaky. Parkinson's, it's looking earthquake, it's just oh my God. Mean to tell me Bud Crawford was undisputed back in 2017 and Bud still ain't got a pay-per-view that was worth selling because Top Rank, and they got Fury, he on dope, Tyson Fury, he on coke and showing up yelling, and all of a sudden Tyson, bro, Fury showing up with this Pinocchio R&B vest, shirtless, coke, or on, and he getting big money fight. You mean tell me Tyson Fury showing up with the motherfucking Levert vest on and yelling and ain't got a shirt on, and Tyson Fury can get another pay-per-view, but Bud Crawford can't get a views from the pay-per-view? Oh my God. Wow. Guilty. Yeah, facts. Tyson Fury smelled like bologna sweat. I almost threw up in my mouth. I don't know why King Corleone would say that. That's putrid and disgusting. Bro, he said bologna sweat. Can you just, my bologna has a first name, it's Tyson. Bro, he said my bologna has a first name, it's Tyson. It's Tyson. My bologna has a first name, it's Tyson. Bro, that sound nasty as a mug, bro. Mean tell me Tyson Fury showing up in another vest. He got the same outfit for 2 months and he smelling like bologna and sausage and sausages, and Terence Crawford still can't get the other fight out. He say he fighting Pacquiao, can't get no mother Pacquiao for 18 centuries. Oh my God. This stream is lit. Bro, Fury looks like a bogan. Just look it up. LJ know what I'm talking about. This man Fury is a bogan. Just type it up. He looks like a bogan. Joe Dirt. Like, bro, get him out of here, bro. Shout out to what's up. Get Tyson the Bogan Fury out of here, bro. Shout out to LJ. Love you. Mean to tell me LJ, she like Tyson Fury good, not a bogan. Bro, I don't even know how many times I gotta be right in this game. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Tyson the Bogan Fury. And ESPN love when it's a Caucasian fighter to revel in, like Josh Taylor or Tyson Fury. They act like this is the most lit, and then they act like they can't sell Shakur or Fury. Who wants to see these Negroids? bro, Terence Crawford is like Jackie Robinson of ESPN or some shit. They don't want to let this man play. Bro, you the 4-2. Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson. Bro, they act like they can't sell Crawford to life. You can sell him. Bro, listen. Bro, Bob Arum, this is his own quote, y'all. He just said that Sean Porter's a big fight, but he don't have faith that it will sell. But I'm telling you, I get money. I run New York, bro. I get money and I would pay for that. But he just discounted it, so it'll never happen if your own promoter don't think it's worth it. It says, quote, "We big fight for Terence Crawford against Sean Porter, but who's going to pay for it? There's a limit to what I can get out of ESPN, and on pay-per-view, I have no confidence that it's going to do a big number." So Lomachenko and Teofimo, they didn't even fight on pay-per-view, but you could get that fight done. But then Crawford versus Porter, everybody in my comment section is saying, "Oh, that's good. I'd like to see me some Crawford versus Porter. I like that." And then they're saying, "Nah, I can't do a good number." So if they're already shooting it and like before before it even has a chance to grow, then I mean Crawford's going to be stuck. So Team Crawford, Top Rank, ESPN, Bo Mac, everybody, Team Crawford, they continually keep saying what they can't do for Bud. You know, it's never about, oh, we got him this big fight, you know, and bask in the glory. You know what I mean? It's just like, we had to pick Kell Brook because Pacquiao and the pandemic. No, see, Bob Arum and Crawford's team, they just not getting him to fights. They're not getting him to fight. There's nothing you can say, bro. And he throwing you under the bus. Bro, I'll be damned. Listen, I don't even care that Bob Arum, you know why? Because at least Bob just cutthroat. He gangster. You know what you're dealing with. So I at least appreciate him being honest. The burden is Crawford, bro. If you like being treated like that and you accept it, then I mean, it's like Stockholm syndrome. I don't know what else to tell you, bro. At least Bob is being cutthroat and honest. You know what I'm saying? But the man said he could have bought a house with all the money you losing for his company. Now he says, I have zero confidence in you putting up a big number, and he's just detonating it. I told you. He did that interview with Barbershop, and he said Porter for 1 million. Man, you know, Porter probably make $1 million doing commentary or his other business adventures and stuff like that. He ain't taking that fight for no $1 million, even if he don't have and Bob knows that. That's why when Kenny Porter did that interview, he said it went nowhere. He said, I went up to Bob's office, said, what's bracking? Me and my son want this fight. And he said, I'm not preparing an offer. So, you know, I can't wait to see what's next for Bud Crawford. Talented fighter, but I don't know. I don't know who he's going to fight. And then meanwhile, everybody's all excited. Josh Taylor did his thing. He got the opportunity. So he's undisputed. And see, look, even when Bud Crawford was undisputed, listen, y'all going to hate me for this. But I don't care. I'm a speaker of truth. Based on Josh Taylor had a tougher path to undisputed. Who want to rump with the big dog? Listen, Josh Taylor, he fought tougher fights to get undisputed Crawford. And I'm not blaming Crawford. Crawford was only at 140 when he was at 140. So he can't control the timing. But what I am saying is the here and now, Josh Taylor, like beating Regis Prograis and Jose Ramirez, that's up there. You know, on top of the Ivan Baranchunks and stuff and Blue Chip Martin, the World Boxing Super Series. So Josh Taylor's undisputed is really more impressive, to be honest, because the culminating fight last night was Jose Ramirez, and I picked Ramirez. I thought he, you know, could win, even though I knew Josh Taylor could box. FO Media, shout out. Where the Jamel love for his belt? Man, we ain't worried about old media. They always gonna lie. But Josh Taylor just fought Ramirez for his belt and became undisputed. Crawford had to fight Ndongo to be undisputed. And Ndongo, you know, he was on a little bit of a tear, but I ultimately think Ramirez was more, you know, divisionally respected than, but that's just me. So you look at Postal. That's probably Crawford's best win. And Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor, you know, they later fought Postal and beat him too. So Josh Taylor got the better name, you know what I'm saying? The O'Hari Davies and Postals and Blue Chip, World Boxing Super Series. Man, smash my likes up. Y'all know what I'm saying is real. Business brains on your ass now. Listen, y'all just need to give up. You can't fuck with it. They can't fuck with what we doing and saying, bro, because we saying was real in boxing. The money keep coming in. Listen, I told you, just pay me all year so I could grow the channel. That's it. Cash App on the screen. $ Boxing Ego. Y'all all gonna pay tithes to the channel because we keep getting it right, hitting y'all with that realness. Listen, it's always business. It's never nothing personal. Des Moines Johnson, Bud is crazy if he stays with Top Rank. Unfortunately, I don't even know if that changes. Like, even if he leaves Top Rank this year, well, okay, then what? Who's it? Where's he going to go? PBC. But even if you go to PBC, from what I understand, I don't know, bro. It's just bad decision after bad decision has Bud in a tight squeeze. Politics, bad decisions, got Bud in a tight spot. Because even if he goes to PBC, there's no guarantee. Errol Spence has been PBC's brain out that they've invested in. And if he beats Pacquiao, Bud can't just come over to PBC just because he has one belt and he doesn't have the resume. If Errol beats Pacquiao and then expect he's the man, you know what I'm saying? So he might have to have an introductory fight against Porter or something. You know, who knows, bro? I have no idea. But doesn't look good. He's going to go to PBC and turn down great fights. I don't know what's happening, bro. But I told you this was going to happen. Y'all didn't want to believe me. Do you believe? That's what I'm just going to keep saying. Do you believe me now? Crawford lost so many stand-up fans bowing to slave master Bob. Bro, the man is being trashed by his own promoter. I will be damned if I am paying somebody and they are taking a cut out of my money and they're hurting my brand more than, like, what do I, like, all right. That's like going to the hospital. You're like, I broke my leg. You broke your right leg, go to the hospital. And then the nurses is like the chick from Misery, and she hit your left leg with a sledgehammer. Bro, you went to the hospital to get right. You went to the hospital to recover, to get seen, to improve. If you have the nurse and it's the chick from Misery and your right leg is broken, and then she takes the sledgehammer to your left leg, that's the opposite of why you would even go to a hospital. See, I put the analogies together that y'all can't deny. I'm the king of analogies. I'm the stream king, the boxing god, and the king of analogies. If you go to a hospital, the goal is to recover, improve, find out what's wrong with you, get medicine, things like this. If you went to the hospital and then the nurses are injecting influenzas and viruses into you, or something crazy, or harming you or abusing you, then why are you paying for this expensive hospital visit? The nurses are, instead of improving your standing or your condition, they're worsening your condition. I would be damned if I have any promoter or any person who stands in my way of greatness, you know, who's hurting my brand with these types of statements. Shout out to, she the psychotic nurse that I'm talking about. She a RN. She a RN. She used to abuse me when I was in the hospital. She was like punish me and all that. Shout out to LJ. That would be the opposite of why you're. So why are you going to be give a promoter 30, 40, 50%, whatever your arrangement is, and they just under the bus talking about this guy ain't worth nothing, he ain't selling nothing. Bro, these are not, like, you can't even get mad at me. You can get mad at me for, I don't care, get mad at me. You can get mad at me for reporting what somebody else said and giving my opinion. He said, I have no confidence that Crawford versus Porter is going to do a big number. Crawford's never done anything anything. He said Crawford's never done anything on pay-per-view. Nothing against him. It is what it is. But the wrong part about it is you put Stevie Wonder could have seen were bad numbers, and then now they use the bad numbers against you. Bro, this is a catch-22, y'all. Bob Arum says Crawford done piss poor numbers. He's done nothing on pay-per-view. But look at the pay-per-views and the fights he made pay-per-view. So, of course, they were going to do bad. Stevie Wonder could have seen that Amir Khan, a couple fights after being decimated by Canelo and Crawford, was not going to be a big pay-per-view. You see what I'm saying? So your own team is putting you in a position of peril, and then they're using it against you, saying, hey, this motherfucker can't sell. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I rap. Before this boxing stuff, my whole life, I rap. I wrote poetry, rap, writing, English, all that. That's like me being signed to Def Jam. And I have all these dope songs, And then let's say King Corleone is this A&R, and all my dope songs he's taken off the album. I got dope features from Rihanna and Beyonce on a song, and the songs that hit and everybody likes it that it play, and he's like, take it off the album. And then he strips my album down, all these songs I recorded, and he strips it down. All my dope features, I got 21 Savage and J. Cole and, you know, Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T, and they all snapping and spazzing on my album. But you have this A&R with Def Jam who's telling me these songs all suck and they can't meet the final album. And then my album come out and it flops. But it wasn't my vision. And it was just some of the songs that I didn't even prefer to be on the album. And then the Universal saying, hey, we'll re-sign you, but we got to give you less money because your last album flopped. Bro, it flopped and you helped it flop. You see what I'm saying? Nah, that like, bro, Top Rank decided to put the worst Crawford fights on pay-per-view. And then they used it against him when the numbers didn't turn back. Meanwhile, Al Heyman, you know, the black guy that is the cancer of boxing, according to old media, he's empowering his fighters to be their own promoters. So you look at Charlo's house, look big as fuck. Both of the Charlos is all hopping out of fly whips, and Errol Spence buying jewelry and ranches. And he's getting Errol Spence, all of his pay-per-views should have done well because those particular fights that Errol Spence was in were good that people were anticipating. Mikey Garcia, unification with Sean Porter, coming back off the crash, Danny Garcia, and now Pacquiao. So once again, Errol Spence is being put in a position to win. If you would have, if PBC would put Errol Spence Ocampo on pay-per-view for $75, and then it's not going to do good numbers. That was just a mandatory, and people, that wasn't the highest, hottest event. So PBC and Steven Espinoza and Al Heyman had the wherewithal to put that fight on regular Showtime. Like Errol Spence, this is a mandatory obligation. It's not really pay-per-view worthy, so we'll just keep it off. PBC, they did the same thing with Wilder. He had to fight mandatory Dominic Brazil. It only lasted one round. They paid Wilder a good amount of money, but they decided to not put that on pay-per-view. But now Wilder's fighting Fury. Okay, we back on pay-per-view. That's a pay-per-view fight. It's a championship fight. Bob Arum and Top Rank and Team Crawford, the fights he put was Postal at a time on HBO. It was a good fight, but it was more of an HBO fight. And then he put Amir Khan in Crawford. So that's why it flopped. You know, I had no problem. Listen, bottom line is this. Anthony Jones, Fury reminds me of a giant Gargamel from the Smurfs. I'm done, bro. This man called him Gargamel. The bottom line is this. If Crawford was fighting Porter or Keith Thurman next on pay-per-view, you have my word, we would be doing a Boxingego watch party, and I promise to you, I would pop them. I would buy both of those. If he fought Mikey Garcia, your boy Ego would buy that fight. No cap. So it's not rocket science. If he's fighting the fights that people want to see and that are commercially appealing, then people will buy it. That's it. I'll buy. I like the Crawford's mean. That man's mean. He can fight his ass off. I'll fight. I mean, I said I'll fight. I'll buy his fights. Just tell me how much they cost. You dig? Yo, y'all got it. Y'all slacking. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. I don't work for free. Get my likes up. But it has to be the right fight. Like if he fighting Mean Machine, Green Machine, Lean Machines and stuff like that, I mean, it's not going to be pay-per-view worthy. Mikey Garcia, Crawford, I will buy at 147 tomorrow. Shit, I'll probably even buy Danny Garcia, and even though he's just coming off a loss, I'll buy Danny Garcia. Bro, it's just a pay-per-view. Some of y'all broke as hell. Some of y'all broke as hell. I get that in super chats. I'll buy Danny Garcia, Terence Crawford. But what I won't buy pay-per-view wise, Kell Brook at the time he fought him, Amir Khan or Mean Machine. You know what I'm saying? Those aren't really pay-per-view friendly. It's that simple. Who is Octacorp? Get the Octomom out of here, bro. When you just coming in here saying random stuff in all caps. We don't care. You all cap. Listen, slow it down. I just dish you. I said, get Octocorps, block the Octomom, get him out the octagon. I said, I'm Connor in the octagon, get him out the Octomom. You would get 8. That's Octomom. Listen, I said, I'm like Connor in the octagon, get Octocorp, get him out the octagon. You will get 8. That's an octagon. Look, get him out of here, bro. He's just saying whatever in all caps. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said he all cap. Come on, bro. Give me some better work. They dealing with the kid with the golden voice. The kid with the most bars. I said, I'm Connor in the octagon. You will get 8. That's an octagon. Octocorp, he like the Octomom. Yeah, man, it don't make sense, bro. Put Crawford in with the people we're asking for, and people will buy it. It's that simple. I ain't pausing shit. Pause you. We gonna pause you. This motherfucker gonna say pause, and his name is C Long. So C Long, the schlong is gonna tell me to pause, but his name is C Long. Bro, get me some better work. You can't tell me to pause anything, and your name is C Long. I don't even want to know how you got that name. You C Long? That man C Schlong. Get him out of here too. You gonna tell me to pause, and your name is C Long. Man, I must be the greatest. Rumble, young man, rumble. They can't heckle me. Bro, where do they send these dudes, bro? King Corleone, stop this man, bro. His name is C Long, and he telling me to pause off of anything I said. But his name is C Long. Yeah, eggplant. He's C Long. Man, so long to C Long. Listen, I said, like Monica, you so gone. So long to C Long. Get him out of here, bro. This shit is easy work. He said, so long to C Long, be gone. That's what I'm talking about. They gonna tell me to pause, but their name is C Long. Anywho, sorry that y'all had to witness these public executions because I'm the greatest at what I do. So they want to interrupt the dawn. I said they want to interrupt the dawn. Never mind, bro. Maya B, why he be signing to Top Rank? I don't get it. I almost didn't get your English. Why he be? Never mind. Y'all got me feeling ornery. Y'all better stop. I said I'm hungry. Y'all got me feeling ornery. The man's name was C Long, and he's telling me to pause. All right. Y'all gonna pay when they hate donate. Sounds like Bob wants to ruin Bud on his way out of Top Rank. Yeah, that's what a pimp does, bro. Listen, I ain't no pimp. I ain't been pimping and pandering, but I'm from the Bay where there's a lot of pimping and pandering. Listen, I'm not a pimp. I never did that, but I know some people. Listen, if you're from the Bay, you might know someone that knows someone. Listen. Old media, I got them scrambling. If you're from the Bay, you might know somebody hustling, pimping, and pandering. Listen, I'm speaking English. This ain't Mandarin. Listen, I'm speaking English. This ain't Mandarin. I'm from the Bay. You might know someone who hustle, pimping, and pandering. Understand this. That's pimp talk, bro. If a pimp got a bottom bit, right? And if she go off to another pimp, he gonna try to stain and ruin her image. Bro, this is really in the pimp game. This is part of the pimp lingo and the pimp manual, the pimp, you know what I mean? If you have a chick that is leaving and she's no longer part of your fleet, you know, part of your squad or whatever, you're going to try to ruin her image and hate on her because she's leaving you. You see what I'm saying? Bob Arum clearly got his pimp hand strong because now that it's like Crawford has October, I think, is his last his contract ends. He like saying all the most crucial, like the whole time he had Crawford, he didn't treat him this bad. But then the last part of last year to now, he's just throwing him all under the bus. So he's like psychologically trying to bully him and give him Stockholm syndrome to make him want to stay, or he's trying to corrupt his image so that I guess PBC don't make a play for him maybe, and make Crawford sound invaluable as as possible so he stays in your stable and it doesn't create another obstacle, So that's the pimp game. That's what it looks like. It looks like you're trying to diminish the value of your fighter, so he either, psychologically, like I said, Stockholm syndrome, stays with you, or other companies don't want to touch him because they're like, damn, this guy's not profitable. But I don't work for PBC. I don't know. This is their business. But I don't think that's ever prevented PBC from picking up who they want to pick up. Bob Arum, listen, I'm the kid. Oh my God. I'm the king of the boxing talk. Y'all got to listen. I got the most points. Let's get the likes up. I need a strong push. If you hit the like button, appreciate you. God bless. If you haven't, please smash the likes up. Guillermo El Chicao Rigondeaux, when he was with Tom, Bob Arum did the same thing. He said nobody wants to see him. HBO wants to barf every time I mention his name. He's no good. They've never made a Rigondeaux Walters, Rigondeaux Donaire rematch, stuff like that. And for a while, Bob Arum just slandered Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux been on PBC. He's been in some fun fights. In fact, he's part of the 5-month calendar that Showtime just announced, and he has one of the best fights on the regular Showtime calendar. He fight Casemiro. Ass fight. But years ago, Bob Arum told you that Rigondeaux was trash and people wanted to vomit when his name came up. So it looks like the same game. And Crawford fell victim to it. I tried to tell you, I tried to warn Crawford. Listen, the gyms is for free. I get paid, but the gyms, I'll be dropping free gyms too. So I don't think that stopped PBC. Andy Ruiz, Bob Arum, he just keeps saying Andy Ruiz is a fat tub of lard boy and he sucks and he ain't got no power. But shit, Andy Ruiz, he just got off pay-per-view. He just became a champion and lost it, but he still did it. First ever Mexican Top Rank had him on ice after he lost to Joseph Parker, another fight where you took a Mexican-American out of the country and made him fight in New Zealand on enemy territory. Ruiz should have won. But somehow in New Zealand, where Joseph Parker and Duco Events are from, he lost the fight. Just like Pacquiao, who got robbed, Jeff Horn in Australia. So it looks shaky. So Bob, if Crawford re-signs Bob and then Crawford go fight in the UK, good luck. If it cars, good luck. He might get set up. But the funny thing is Floyd Mayweather, easy work. I ain't got to worry about it. Floyd told you all this stuff. I wish my man Sir was here, but he said he heard there was an interview with Floyd. He said, when you leave Top Rank, make sure you leave with a loss. Look at Cotto, the Margarito face buried in and all that. Pacquiao, last fight with Top Rank, he left on weird terms with Jeff Horn. And then Pacquiao told you himself that he felt set up. Now Pacquiao been with Al Heyman, all his fights got better. Better than the Brandon Reed for loss and Chris Algieri type fights that he was fighting. Bradley 3. He fighting Errol Spence. So clearly Pacquiao's fearless. If you're going to be fearless at 42, why wasn't you fearless at 38? Or was it that your team was holding you back and not making some of these fights? Now look at Crawford. He in the same boat. Man. And y'all try to act like you don't know. Get smoked. Listen, I spit 8-mile battles, but I don't choke. Now y'all acting like y'all don't know. Get smoked. Like Errol say, it's free smoke. I spit the truth. So, I don't know, bro. It just looked bad for Crawford, dog. It looked real bad. Like, he literally said that he was the A-side over Errol. How? Listen, when I was saying it, he wasn't the A-side. Do you believe me now? He the A-side over Errol, but Errol got him. Boop. Okay. He the A-side over Errol, but he had a failed after 8 years and being on the same side with dude. He could never get the Pacquiao fight, but Errol Spence gets the Pacquiao fight within 2 fights of him being with Al Heyman. Boop. Do you believe me now? Nevon, y'all can answer your own questions. Don't bother the boxing god with this. Do you think Crawford could move between weights? What weight? What weight? Y'all gotta wait. I've already went over this. You can answer your own question. What weight is he going to move to? 47 is outside of himself, is dominated by Al Heyman. 154, the best names there are dominated by Sir Al Heyman. So he is all roads lead to PBC. So what weight is he going to move? If you move back down, that's bad. Usually, if you get older and you've been fighting in a weight for 5-6 fights in several years, and you try to move back down, you might look like Kell Brook, trying to kill yourself to make weight. That's not a good thing. So that means he would have to move up. But even if he moved up, all the best guys at 54 are with PBC. But when that Crawford should sign to PBC, he almost laughed it off like he knew better than everybody, right? Every top name that I would ever want to see Crawford fight at 54 or 47 is with PBC. 47, Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, Sean Porter, Pacquiao, Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, or Dennis Ugas, Ramo, they all with PBC. They all with him. 54, every fight that I would want to see Crawford in, Jermell Charlo, Swift Jared Hurd, Erislandy Lara, Tony Harrison, Erickson Lubin, Jason Rosario winner. They all with Heyman. And this is probably why Bob is because he don't know what to do with him at this point. And he probably trying to offend Terence Crawford, because at the end of the day, Crawford probably losing him money because he can't match it with no opponents that make no dollars. That's why he trying to put Josh Taylor and him move up and then send Crawford. That's why you got to do all this weird stuff. Meanwhile, PBC got Black American fighters right now, and they don't have to leave the country. Okay. Y'all don't want to listen. Okay. PBC got black fighters right now, and they don't got to leave the country. Bob Arum thinks all of his black fighters got to leave the country to fight, to get recognition, to put numbers on the board and stuff like that. Bro, it doesn't make sense. If you look at the black dollar and black sports and black people in sports and, BET, whatever, bro, there's money there. LeBron James, that's like LeBron James. He's the best player in the league. He don't got to go to Yugoslavia. He don't got to go to Yugoslavia to play basketball. He don't got to play in Turkey or Istanbul. He can play right here in LA, in my state, California, with the Lakers and be relevant. Mike Tyson, he didn't have to go to a bunch of, like, he did fight in Tokyo and stuff a couple of times. I think Razor Ruddock might have been Buster Douglas, but he didn't have to. He had notoriety here. Why is this concept that the black dollar? I told y'all gonna pay. Old media gonna pay. The black dollar doesn't matter. That, like, black fighters and black fans don't put up no money. You can only get money in Scotland and the UK, and the English fans are the great, and Latino fighters are great, but nobody else. Everyone always overlooks, except for PBC, the black dollar. Errol Spence has successfully been on pay-per-view as the A side, except for maybe Pacquiao. Maybe some people have Pacquiao as the A side. I don't know. But his other ones, he was the leading fighter. He was the A side fighter, putting up numbers, building interest right here in America. He didn't have to fight in Abu Dhabi, Qatar, and Scotland, and tell him that Scotland is free. He didn't have to do all that. Floyd didn't have to do that. Floyd been fighting in Vegas since I was born and shit. The fuck are we talking about? But Crawford, there's nothing for him. Nobody wants to see Porter. That's what Bob Arum. You don't want to pay. You don't want the fight or whatever. Listen. How a promoter gonna tell me, the patron, what I'm willing to pay for? Listen, that's like going to an ice cream truck. Do 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 do. The ice cream noise goes, but you hear the ice cream truck coming out, and you go there, and he gonna give you the ice cream. Oh, you want a drumstick, motherfucker? I don't want no drumstick. I want a Choco Taco. Listen, you the ice cream man. You got the variety of ice cream. I'm buying the ice cream that I want. You don't pick the ice cream for me. The fuck, bro? Boxing got it twisted. Like Mob D, rest in peace, Project. You got it twisted, huh? Bro, you the ice cream man. You Master P. You got the ice creams. I'll buy what I want. I'll buy the ice cream I want. I want a Choco Taco, motherfucker. I said I want Choco Taco, motherfucker. I want that Mania ice cream. I want one of them. Remember the Mario Brother ice cream back in the day? That shit was, we had like little gumball. That shit was good. The WWF wrestling one and the Mario Brother one, those used to go crazy. I want the ice cream I want. You don't get to pick from Bob Arum gonna tell me that who will pay for Crawford. Me, motherfucker. I got the money right now. I'll pay you right now. Make the fight. You don't get to just pick. Bro, boxing got it twisted, bro. I'm the consumer. He said that Sonic ice cream. Shout out to Sonic. Bro, I'm knocking the coins out of these old media Sonics too. I'm super Sonic. The Ninja Turtle ones was good too. See, shout out to my people. Man, I need some ice cream. I'm about to get some ice cream. I've been killing y'all all week doing this easy. Look at Kenya going to bring up the Tweety bird. Shout out to Kenya trying to get her a little Tweety bird. Bro, you don't tell me what ice cream you the ice cream man, motherfucker. I buy what ice cream I want. Choco Taco, motherfucker. How you going to tell me what ice cream I want? As always, shout out to Osiris. He says, as always, Ego is educating the dumbass casual fans, the haters off the grid. Keep doing you. They better listen to that Zeus by Eminem. Ego, heads up in the clouds. When they say he ain't the GOAT, he come out like who, bashing their heads with that boxing knowledge. Shout out to Osiris. Bro, boxing promoters got it twisted. They're going to tell me what I would pay for. Listen, tell you what, I'll tell you what I'm going to pay for. And I'll tell you what I'm not going to pay for. Listen, I don't have to cover nothing. I do. Listen, I cover what I want. It's my show. See, that's the thing. Boxing, people in boxing really got up. I'm the product. I built my channel. There is no promoter that told me to get up every single day and get on YouTube and make videos and build a fan base. Nobody. There's no promoter that directly put money in my pocket and told me, hey, promote our product. So I got the carte blanche to do and cover what I want. I don't know about these other dudes in boxing, but me, I cover what I want. If I want to cover your whole card, I'll cover your whole card. If I want to cover your main event, I'll cover your main event. If I don't want to cover your card, I don't have to. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Oh, they wasn't with me shooting in the gym. What? I tell you what I pay for. You don't tell me. So you can produce whatever you want for your company, and I'll tell you if I like it and if I'm going to pay for it. But bro, is a dope fighter. I want to support him. If he fights Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia even, Keith Thurman, I will support those fights heavily. I will use my channel, use my platform, because those are fights I like. This is my baby. Listen, I'm the $1 million baby like Hillary Swank. This is my channel. So I like those fights. So motivate me to promote those fights. You get what I'm saying? You dig? That would motivate me. Some of these fights that people are putting up, they don't motivate me. Why would I want to give a half-ass job because people are putting pandemic type fights together? That's your fault. If your undercard is trash, your main event is trash, my fault. And I got to go where the numbers at. I got to go where the fans tell me to go. Let's get it. Bro, I'll cover anybody's event if it's dope. That's all I ask. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell it. You go to the ice cream truck and they're going to pick the ice cream for you. No, it's my money. I stopped you. You have product. I bought a product I want. Crawford is an ESPN top ranked product that I want, but it has to be the right matchup too. You know what I'm saying? So if you're good fights to, you know what I'm saying? If you can get good fights between certain people and then certain guys ain't getting the right fight, then, you know, it's going to be bad. But I think Floyd Mayweather showed everybody, bro, is super easy. Super easy. You can make money right here. People keep changing the formula. They keep inventing fighters and who you should watch for. Like Tyson Fury, after Wilder, if Wilder knocks him out, which I'm picking, I don't need to see him anymore. He's not my cup of tea. He's out and no shirt. He look like he musty a little bit. They can't force me to like Tyson Fury. I don't understand what you get. To each his own. Tyson Fury looked like you don't brush properly. You know what I'm saying? So like, if y'all love him, that's cool. But you can't make me like who you want me to like. Bro, I don't think he did shit on the up and up. I think he cheated Wilder. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal opinion. Old media still thinks they could force you to like what they want you to like. You know what I'm saying? Like they think they're gonna make something hot. I always give credit where credit's due. Right or wrong. I give credit where credit's due. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about the Bud Crawford thing, bro. It's a bad look. Your own promoter is like, bro, listen. He says we could make a big fight for Crawford against Sean Porter, but who's going to pay it? Who's going to pay for it? That's almost like an oxymoron. You're saying we could make a big fight, but who's going to pay for it? So how is it a big fight if you think that it won't do numbers and translate and no one will pay for it? Does that make sense, or is that an oxymoron? Listen, I'm going to read the Bob Arum quote yet again. We could make a big fight for Terence Crawford against Sean Porter, but who's going to pay for it? There's a limit to out of ESPN, and on pay-per-view, I have no confidence that it's going to do a big number. Crawford's never done anything on pay-per-view. He's never done nothing, end quote. So listen, but listen to how bad the promotion is for Terence Crawford. I am an entrepreneur. We'll start there. You can't have a totally different concept and then as a true entrepreneur, because you failed with something else, even though it may be similar, if it's a totally different independent concept, or maybe even the timing is different, then that doesn't mean as an entrepreneur and a business owner that you shouldn't do said thing. You know what I mean? As an entrepreneur, part of the journey is failure. You see what I'm saying? Like Elon Musk can have a car and then put it out and it flops. People are like, what the hell is this? That doesn't stop their engineers and the people at SpaceX from innovating and creating new lanes and new cars and stuff like that. That's part of the process. So even though, listen to what he's saying, even though Crawford, he hasn't done great numbers on pay-per-view, but it would be foolish to surmise that it's inconceivable that he can do good numbers if the fight is improved. You know, scare money don't make money. Yeah, the Victor Postal at that time, maybe that wasn't a pay-per-view people were willing to pay for. Amir Khan at that time, that didn't do good numbers. But Sean Porter versus Crawford is its own independent thing. So you can't be afraid to pull the trigger when Crawford and Porter is a whole different fight. I actually liked the fight. I knew Crawford was going to beat Amir Khan easily, and I knew he was going to beat Victor Postal. Porter is intriguing to me. You see what I'm saying? So as a business owner and an entrepreneur, you have to still give it a shot. Like, what are you in business for if because someone had two fights that didn't do good numbers, you just give up? You know what I'm saying? You just give up and say, hey, he's incapable of selling. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how it works. Think about how many actors were in small movies that bombed, but then later become like Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt's in a movie called Cutting Class. B-rate horror movie. Brad Pitt is one of the most prolific actors of my generation. You know what I'm saying? Denzel Washington, he was on little TV shows and stuff. The TV show might have got canceled. Denzel is one of the most prolific and gifted actors of my generation. You see what I'm saying? So because he had 2 movies early in his career that didn't do astronomical, that don't mean he can't go on to play Malcolm X or put these big movies, Training Days together. You know what I'm saying? So I'd look at that as a cop out, and it's a bad look for Team Crawford. Bad look. Yo, Daryl Smith, he in the Cash App. You dig $Boxingego. We working. Arum keep ishing on Crawford. Let him go then. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a bad look. It's up to Crawford on his own career, but I mean, I just don't understand the by way of, I'm not Webster's dictionary, but by way of the name promoter, I mean, I think it's like a salesman. Your job is to sell. Promoter, your job is to promote. So why would you self-sabotage Crawford and make his situation, especially when he out here telling people he the A side over Arrow? It's cohesive. It's not a cohesive product. Spence just got Pacquiao. Errol Spence just got Pacquiao. That was already detrimental to Top Rank and Terence Crawford. But then on top of that, Crawford is being thrown on the bus by his own, who's supposed to be promoting him. And then Top Rank's also beefing with Teofimo. They try to run from Wilder. It's just, it looks bad, bro. Tyson Fury Joshua failed fight, fell apart, cap. Then what's the name? Try to run from Wilder. That looks bad. Teofimo on Triller. That looked bad. Josh Taylor Ramirez promotion was bad. Throwing Crawford under the bus is bad. You know, just it's weird. It just look weird, bro. So I don't know what the goal is, the end game, but it looks like Bob Arum's trying to stain up Crawford's brand or something. And that's sad because, you know, you don't have to treat people like that. Crawford is still a good fighter. You know what I mean? So, like, what are you even promoting someone for if you think because of their past failures that they'll never like that? Like, imagine this. See, this now I can understand if this is Top Rank's attitude towards fighters, then I can understand. Because look at Al Heyman will bring you back. There's people like Broner who lost and had a good amount of losses in a small space of time, but Broner still gets put in the rotation of PBC fights, or anybody like Andy Ruiz lost, Ugas lost with Top Rank and stuff like that, and then Al Heyman still brought him on, and they've made good names for themselves within the organization. But if this is the mentality, like, hey, you ain't putting no numbers up for me, and your past 2 numbers were failures, so I'm just going to discard you or treat you like shit because you're not worth it to me, then that's a big problem. Because, like, imagine if a fighter loses. If Crawford's past 2 fights that I could have told you from the beginning would not do good on pay-per-view, and then when they don't do good on pay-per-view, you're not going to get no more pay-per-views, even though there's better fights like Sean Porter or Mikey Garcia, something people would probably pay for. You know, that you're just holding them back. So I don't know what it is with Top Rank and pay-per-view, but it doesn't look like they're in business of trying to make pay-per-view stars. Maybe they don't want to split with the, I don't know. But they're not really in the business. And then you got Teofimo saying he a pay-per-view star and he won all his fights on pay-per-view. I don't know. It's just weird, bro. It's weird. It's a weird culture. Whatever they're doing, it's a weird culture for that. You know? It's weird, bro. And it's a bad look. And there's no way Crawford's the A side. I don't care what none of y'all say. I think that part is cemented. Y'all can cry and get mad at me or whatever, but that part is apparent. He's not the A side over Arrow. How can you be the A side in your own promoter? The whole world, you're not the A side, and you're a loss leader. You're losing money for the company. And he's not saying that to Tyson Fury. I guarantee you Tyson Fury lost money for Top Rank. A white fighter from England lost money for the company Top Rank because Tyson Fury, from what we understood, he got $100 million or some crazy deal, but he's not being thrown on the bus. How come? How come a black fighter being thrown under the bus for losing money for the company, but Tyson Fury, outside of the Wilder fight, all his fights have been a bust since joining Top Rank. So I know he's losing money. He even at the barbershop. And Guess what? You're not throwing Tyson Fury under the bus. The Tom Schwartz fights and all that, whatever you had to pay Fury for Tom Schwartz and Otto Wallin per his deal, lost money because the Nevada Commission report came out and you had to comp more money than, or you had to comp more tickets than y'all sold. So I know for a fact. But like I said, he ain't been thrown under the bus. Bro, just who has to deal with, name a PBC fighter has to deal with their own promoter, Tom Brown, Leonard Ellerby. Like, when is Leonard Ellerby, Tank Davis lost us hella money for the company and he sucks and he need to get it there? When have you ever seen that? I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. When has Leonard Ellerby said that Mayweather Guerrero lost so much money for Showtime, or Tank is losing us so much money with Ricardo Nunez fights and throwing them on the bus? When has Tom Brown done this and said, "Oh, that bastard Jamal Charlo, he lost all this money for us"? When does this happen? When is Goosen? When has Steven Espinoza done this? This is weird behavior. Bro, I am not paying anyone to promote me that is going to shit on me, period. That's like me having somebody, a reporter that works for me, and they bad-mouthing me and bad-mouthing the brand. Oh, you know that motherfucker ego lazy and boo. Bro, you fired. Good, because you fired. Bro, how you ain't going to badmouth me under my own, man, whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody, listen, we can't do business together. If I'm paying you and you're getting a cut of the profit, but then you throwing me under the bus, you fired. Bro, nah, I can't do that. Floyd told you, bro. Shout out to the girl Kenya B. She sent $10. Appreciate you. I don't want to show all her information, but she sent a Zelle $10. This is Kenya B supporting the facts. Keep cooking. She sent a Zelle straight to the Bank of America account. Appreciate you, Kenya. Ego, we got your back over here. They Tommen. Where are you from? Shout out to you. Shout out to Terrell. Shout out to Kenya B on the Zelle too. Man, it's looking bad. It's looking bad. And listen, Crawford brought all this on himself. This is what people were wondering. And the fact that he still hasn't addressed Bob Arum, who keeps throwing him on the bus, weird look. To me, it looks weird. Especially as a black man, I feel like to have Arum just constantly ragging you and ragdolling you in public. Like, even if it's the truth, who cares? Like, why are you doing this, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, if we do business together, why would let's say I lost you hella money. Why are you doing this? Why are you publicly keep telling the Athletics, shout to West Baltimore, let's go. Why are you publicly telling everybody how much our business? Man, I don't know where y'all from. Y'all weird. King Corleone said it couldn't be him. Oh, weird. Ain't nobody we ain't splitting the pie together if you're going to treat me bad, bro. Like, fuck that. I'm a human. End of the day. Fuck all y'all. I'm a human. I don't care what none of y'all talking about. I'm a human. You're going to have to fuck boxing, fuck all that. I'm a human. You're going to have to treat me like a human, bro. You have to treat me like a human. Listen, if I see any of y'all at the fight, you got to treat me like a human. I don't give a fuck about boxing and YouTube and all this other shit. You got to treat me like a human. Straight like that, bro. I'm a human. You going to have to treat me like that. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I got nuts. You got to treat me like a human, like a man. Like, I don't care about YouTube and boxing and stuff. I'm a real person. I'm like, this is like, I do this as a job and stuff, and it's cool and it's fun and all that, but you got to treat me like a human, bro, especially if I'm doing business with you. NYC Dave, Crawford should have left and not signed again. Yeah, everyone's saying it, but I don't know. It's up to him. I don't know. I don't know what else to say, bro. He ain't the A side. Shout out to Business Brain. He making the chat a safer place. Yeah, man. It's just crazy. I don't. Why is he even doing that? Like I said, even if he is losing money, why are you telling everybody? Weird. Old media been taking so many L's. LL Cool J, they be taking hella L's, bro. Crazy. Like I said, PBC's the cancer and devil and stuff. When do you see PBC treat their fighters like this, though? That's what I want to know. Fuck all this other shit. Boxingego forever. Facts. Yeah, man. And then why would Crawford be the B side to Josh Taylor and have to go to the UK, bro? Well, how come Floyd Mayweather gave you the gems, people? He told you he bought himself out of his contract and it was the best money ever spent. Bob treated Crawford like Stephen A. Smith treated Kwame Brown. I'm done, bro. That man been on a rampage. Kwame Brown, shout out to him. He going crazy on y'all. He going crazy on Charlemagne and all y'all. That video is funny. The ones I've seen. You never hear from Al Heyman at all. Maybe Bob should keep quiet. Man, whatever. Not exactly boxing Einstein, are you? Clyde Butterworth. Bro, get this slave ass name out of my chat, bro. Who the fuck is Clyde Butterworth? Fake ass syrup sounding name. Shut your ass up, bro. Bro, that sounds like some slavery ass syrup. When I eat my pancakes, I like Clyde Butterworth. Bro, what the fuck is Clyde Butterworth? This man is a slave that got his free papers and started slanging syrup. You ain't never had French toast unless you put some Clyde Butterworth on that. Bro, this man is a whole ass slave. Bro, that's the most slave name since OJ Tuggins. So am glad Massa gave me free. So I got this soy up. I got the new soy up for y'all. Clyde Butterworth soy up. Bro, I don't know why y'all let him stay in the chat so long slinging syrup. Bro, he got a top hat and tap dances. He said, how can you guys listen to Boxingego? Come try my syrup. Clyde's Butterworth. Bro, get Clyde's Butterworth biscuits and syrup samples out of my chat. You shouldn't have listened to Harriet Tubman. 12 the man said 12 years of Butterworth. Get out of here, bro. Get 12 years of slave Butterworth biscuits the fuck up out of here, bro. Bro, they tried any. I'm black too, by the way. I'm Clyde Butterworth. Bro, get this Pillsbury shit out of here. Nothing says loving like my Butterworth biscuits. Bro, get these Pillsbury Butterworth biscuits and syrup out of my shit. Oh my gosh. My job is too easy. Hey, shout out to my boy. Bro, it always be some dude faking with these fake black names and slave names and shit. Yeah, I'm Jamal Butterworth. I'm back. Water got knocked out on Black History Month. It's me, Clyde Butterworth. Bro, that sounds like a Stephen King character. Stephen King's It, starring Clyde Butterworth. Hello, Georgie. Without my boat, they all float too. Get some of the Butterworth biscuit. You all float. You'll float in this syrup too. Down here, they all float. For Clyde Butterworth. It's a Butterworth. Bro, get this Pennywise clown ass motherfucker out my shit, bro. You'll float too with the syrup. You all float with the pancakes. You'll float too. Hello, Georgie. I'm just a clown who likes syrup on my pancakes. But I can't eat the pancakes without the Butterworth, without the Clyde Butterworth. You'll float too. You all float. Shout out to Ahmad. He said, love the grind, bro. What do you think about Timmy Fury scheduled to fight 0-14? I don't think about it. Bro, his opponent's 0-14. I don't know, bro. They just finding people out the trash can for the Furies. I don't know. Bro, how do you even fight in 0-14? How do you even get a license? You just lost 14. So that means you could have fought 14. That's 14 days and 2 weeks. So you could have fought every single day for 2 weeks and you lost every single one of them. God damn, like, bro. Nah, bro. How do you get a license? Man, smash my likes. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't even know where they found this dude. They just going to Hooters and shit and finding people for Tommy Fury. They just picking up people. You know what I'm saying? Going to the Cracker Barrel or wherever. 0-14. Stop. Calvin and Kenny have more out of West Baltimore ego. Oh, I already know they got squad. Like Mia, I know they got squad. They got hitters. Yo, get the lights up. My man Business Brain, he tried to let him live, but he knew it was a rat. He knew Clyde's Butterworth biscuits. It's me, Clyde Butterworth. Bro, Clyde, I'm gonna make my own fight card. Clyde Butterworth biscuits. Clyde Butterworth versus OJ Tuggins. Who wins? OJ Tuggins versus Clyde Butterworth. Bro, you got hey, shout out to Dale McCree. Bud trapped in Candyland from Django. Yeah, he trapped with Clyde Butterworth. Facts. Shout out to my boy Dale. Shout out to Business Brain. Let's get it. Bro, who wins? Clyde Butterworth or OJ Tuggins on Django's farm? Why do they even bother? Like, all the dudes that come to heckle me, I don't think one person, I'm like Cassidy. My record is like 5,002-0. I don't think one person is successfully heckled. Come on, bro. You get hit with the heckler. You try to heckle us. I turn Dr. Jekyll and heckle. Listen, I'll Dr. Jekyll and Hyde the heckler. Hit him with hecklers. Butterworth versus Tuggin on Juneteenth for the Freedom Belt. Facts. Let freedom ring. Looking at it, bro. That's what we need to do. Butterworth versus Clyde Butterworth versus OJ Tuggin for the Freedom Belt on Juneteenth. That's listen, ego promotion. I'm gonna try to get it done for y'all. Y'all remember OJ Tuggins too. Get dudes out of my chat. Why do they hate us so much? Like we just be having fun talking boxing. They just really. He said, "Oh Lord, y'all tripping right now." Oh my gosh. Hey, on a softer note, Josh Taylor, he messed around and get his butt beat by Fury. I mean, whatever, Crawford. Y'all doing too much, bro. Terence Crawford, listen, I'm a fair critic. Crawford would chew this man up. Y'all doing too much. Terence Crawford would dice Josh Taylor face off. I don't see Artman. What's up? Listen, shout out to Josh Taylor and all that, but I don't see him beating no Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford would take all his anger from Bob Arum insults and put it in a Josh Taylor ass whooping. Bro, moving up 7 pounds, that like, come on, bro. That's not just the easiest thing to do. Bro, and see, like, listen, I'm just telling y'all what it is. Anytime a white fighter can box a bit, they become Muhammad Ali and Pernell Whitaker. Bro, Josh Taylor be getting touched like Omarion. Boom, boom, boom. Touch, boom, boom, boom. Touch, doom, doom. Touch. Like, y'all just, old media is so desperate for wins. Like, they just say whatever. Like, bro, this is his face today. Like, he be getting touched for real, though, bro. Crawford will, I don't see him. Listen, if he want it, you want it, you got it, bro. This is his face. And Jose Ramirez was stiff after the knockdowns. My phone died, but I'm back. My tummy's still hurting from you doing Pac-Man earlier. Shout out to the realest, funniest, most fact-having boxing channel in the game. Shout out to Aristotle. Yeah, we were. Bro, y'all act like y'all listen. I'm content just letting it be what it is. Josh Taylor, he's a good fighter. I like him. I like what he's doing. He proved me wrong. I thought Ramirez would win, but let's not get carried away now. For y'all get carried away on a stretcher. Bro, we talking about Crawford at 47. Like, bro, we don't even know how his power would transition. How his speed will you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of variable. Anyway, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Man, we about to get the channel lit. I'm still working on the man cave, but we should patch that up soon, like a band-aid. I said I'm working on the man cave, patch that like a band-aid. You know, it's everything we doing from the ground up, man-made. I feel good. There's been a couple of delays. Like I ordered this different desk or whatever, and it came defective, so that kind of halted my progress. But you know, we still cooking. I got more stuff on the channel coming soon. Old media getting cooked. And Fury is a motherfucker last night on Top Rank shit. He always, you ever see someone come in drunk and everybody else sober, and you can always recognize that they on? Because that's how Tyson Fury. Andre Ward energies like this, Tim Bradley energy, and Fury, he just yelling and stuff. Like, bro, calm down. Like, you ain't been outside before. Yeah, me personally, I can think of several fights I would rather see before Crawford Taylor. And I'm not really big on person like moving up and just first fight away the hardest person or one of the hardest people in the division, unless Mayweather or somebody, you know what I mean? Tyson was acting like he just came out of quarantine. Yeah, that man tripping. That man can't find a shirt to save his life. He walking everywhere shirtless like he Pac in Vegas and whatever. And listen, old media, peep this. Listen, happens before you see it happen. You like, damn, ego was snapping. Listen, tell you what happens before it happens. So when you see it happen and you see the capping, you be like, damn, ego was snapping. Look, I tell you what will happen before it happens. So when you see it happen, you be like, damn, ego was snapping. So peep the setup. Not Crawford. Tyson Fury was forced by hostile force by Wilder and his team, who were smart enough to take Fury to court or whatever and make him fight in the third trial, wrap that up, right? He was forced. The Honorable Judge Weinstein, right? Oh man, that made me laugh. He said, dude walking around with a vest like he's stone cold. And that's the bottom line. Bro, he really is walking around with a vest like he's stone cold. And he's drinking beer like stone cold too. Listen, the Honorable Judge Weinstein ruled in favor of Deontay Wilder last Monday. We did several videos. They doing numbers. They making money. And that's the latest. Wilder's training. Wilder and his team, smart, forced Tyson Fury's hand. They was trying to run off into UAE and all this stuff and fake-ass Joshua fights or whatever, right? Now ESPN and Top Rank and Tyson Fury's team are trying to make it like Tyson Fury just wants to fight Deontay Wilder, and he just decided out of the kindness of his heart to take a dangerous fight and give Wilder an opportunity. No, you, sir, were forced into making this fight happen because of a judge. So let the record always show that Tyson Fury once again tried to get out of an immediate rematch or an immediate, fight, just like he did with the Klitschko, just like he did after Wilder Fury won. And he tried to do it again for a third time. This time, Wilder's team was smart enough and they had him trapped in the global pandemic, and the facts presented all were in favor of Wilder that a fight was owed. But you see them, they're on top rank in ESPN on the telecast saying, oh, you're giving Wilder a fight. You want to pay him step aside money? He's like, no, I pay people back with fast weapons. Bro, you pay people back by trying to fucking run. That's what you try to pay him back with. But an arbitrator said, I got to be quicker than that. Shout out to Mike from Michigan. Oh, y'all getting body. Oh, media getting body. He said, tell me why they got footage of Fury asking, should we sign it, like he has a choice now. That's what I'm saying. The judge told you. They told you had to sign and you had to fight by September 15th or face legal consequences, damages, money, collateral, you know what I'm saying, garnished wages, whatever. That's what happened. So let the record forever show that Tyson Fury tried to bail on these motherfuckers. So anyway, I'll holler. I'll be back with some more heat. Thank y'all for tuning into the stream. I might do another stream in a minute. I feel good. Drop your thoughts in the